Hello students, welcome to Nilachal Polytechnic. I am going to teach you the subject strength of material. Here in this video, I am going to solve some numericals related to thin cylinder and spherical cell. We have to find out that what is the change in diameter, change in length and change in volume of the thin cylinder. Let us do one problem related to thin cylinder. First of all, read the question. A cylindrical vessel 2 meter long, 500 mm in diameter with 10 mm thick plate is subjected to an internal pressure of 3 megapascal. Calculate the change in volume of the vessel. Take E is equal to 200 gigapascal. Poisson's ratio is equal to 0.3 for the vessel material. From the above question, we have to find out that what are the data are given in that question. Now, the following data are given in the question. The cylindrical vessel is 2 meter long, means length of the cylinder is 2 meter. If you are converting it to mm, it will be 2000 mm. Now, 500 mm in diameter means D is equal to diameter of the cylinder, that is 500 mm. With 10 mm thick plate means the thickness of the plate is 10 mm. Is subjected to internal pressure of 3 megapascal means P is equal to 3 mega Newton per meter square. If you are converting it into Newton per mm square, then it will be 3 Newton per mm square. Calculate the change in volume of vessel means we have to find out the change in volume del V. Take E is equal to 200 gigapascal. So capital E is equal to 200 gigapascal means 200 giga Newton per meter square, and that is equal to 200 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per meter square. Poisson's ratio is 0.3 for the vessel material means mu or 1 by m is equal to 0.3. We have to find out change in volume of the cylinder. First, we have to know the formula for how to find out the change in volume of the cylinder. For finding out the change in volume, we have to calculate volumetric strain. In earlier video classes, we have studied that volumetric strain is equal to 2 times hoof strain plus longitudinal strain. Hoof strain is equal to, for the formula, it is sigma c by E whole bracket 1 minus 1 by 2 mu. Longitudinal strain is also sigma c by E 1 by 2 minus mu. Where sigma c is to be found out, sigma c formula is Pd by 2t. These are all formulas are required for the finding out the change in volume of the vessel. Let's start with the circumferential stress or sigma c. We have formula for circumferential stress as sigma c is equal to Pd by 2t. For P it is 3 megapascal, that is 3 Newton per mm square. For diameter it is 500 mm, so 3 into 500 divided by 2 into T already given as 10 mm. So you can calculate this value. After calculation it is found that sigma C is equal to 75 Newton per mm square. After getting circumferential stress, go for calculate the hoof strain produced in the thin cylinder. You have formula that hoof strain EC is equal to sigma C by E whole bracket 1 minus 1 by 2 into mu. We have values for mu, sigma C and E already find out. Putting these values, sigma C is 75, E is equal to 210 to the power 3, whole bracket 1 minus 1 by 2 into 0.3 is equal to, we have to calculate the value. So now the value is obtained as 0.00031875. This is our hoop strain or circumferential strain produced in the thin cylinder. Next, we have to go for calculation of longitudinal strain. We have longitudinal strain EL is equal to sigma C by E whole bracket 1 by 2 minus mu. Putting value of sigma C as 75, E as 200 into 10 to the power 3 and mu as 0.3. Now the expression will be as 75 by 200 into 10 to the power 3 whole bracket 1 by 2 minus 0.3. After calculation, we are getting the value for longitudinal strain as 0.00075. In this way, we are getting the value of longitudinal strain. After finding out the value of longitudinal strain and volumetric strain, circumferential strain, will go for calculation of volumetric strain. Now, before volumetric strain, we have to calculate the volume of the body. Original volume of the body is given by the formula is V is equal to pi by 4 d square into L. That is pi by 4 into 500 square into 2000. L as 2000, D as 500. After calculation, it is found that 3926990817 mm cube. Original volume is found as 3926990817 mm cube. Go for calculation of change in volume. Change in volume can be obtained from volumetric strain. Volumetric strain is calculated as 2 times of circumferential stress plus longitudinal stress. Putting the value of circumferential strain as 0.00031875 plus EL as 0.00075. Now you are getting the value of volumetric strain as 0.000712500. From volumetric strain, it is found that change in volume by original volume. Change in volume will be obtained as EV into original volume. EV as 0.000712 into original volume as 392,699,0817 is equal to calculating the part we are having 2797980.757 mm cube. So del V or change in volume according to our question is obtained as 2797980.757 meter cube. Let's do with another problem as shown in the slide. The question asked us that a boiler cell 3 meter long, 50 centimeter in diameter and 1.25 centimeter thick is at atmospheric pressure. Calculate the circumferential and longitudinal stress in the boiler plate if the cell is subjected to an internal pressure of 2 mega Newton per meter square. Also calculate the change in dimensions of the cell. Take E as equal to 200 giganewton per meter square. Poisson's ratio as 0.25. It is a question asked in diploma semester examination on year 2018 summer for new syllabus. From the above question we are having length of the cell is 3 meter 3000 mm, diameter 50 centimeter, it will be in 500 mm, thickness is 1.25 centimeter, that is 12.5 mm. The internal pressure of liquid is 2 mega Newton per meter square. It is converted as 2 Newton per mm square. Calculate the change in dimension of the cell. That is, we have to calculate change in diameter and change in length of the cylinder. E is given as 200 giganewton per meter square, that is 200 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per mm square. Now Poisson's ratio is 0.25. That is mu is equal to 0.25. For calculation of change in diameter and change in length of the cylinder, we have to calculate the longitudinal stress and circumferential stress first. According to the formula, sigma C as circumferential stress is equal to PD by 2T. Now pressure is equal to 2 Newton per mm square and D is equal to 500 divided by 2 into 12.5, that is equal to 40 Newton per mm square. Now longitudinal stress is equal to PD by 40. So P as 2, D as 500, T as 12.5. Now we are getting the value of longitudinal stress as 20 Newton per mm square. The change in diameter can be obtained the formula as PD square by 2T into E whole bracket 1 minus 1 by 2 into mu. Sigma C by E, so sigma C into D, so that is PD square by 2T. So putting value of P, 2 into 500 square divided by 2 into 12.5 into 200 into 10 to the power 3 whole bracket 1 minus 1 by 2 into 0.25. That is change in diameter is obtained as 0.0875 mm. Similarly, change in length can be obtained as PDL by 2TE 1 by 2 minus mu. So now putting the value of P as 2, D as 500, L as 3000, T as 12.5, E as 200 into 10 to the power 3, 1 by